Hi, welcome to Conversations with Carissa. Today I will be planting my vegetable plants. Now I tried to plant the seeds for some of them, but none of the seeds germinated, and it was because of how I had planted, well, not how I planted them, but how I was kind of taking care of them. And so I had them outside. I had a container over them. With the heat, it was generating water, more moisture, plus I was watering the plants as well. And so I think what I did was I killed the roots. I killed the roots, you guys. But I'm going to do something a little different. So I went out and got more kale along with some snap beans. Now I didn't plant snap beans, but I wanted some beans in general to kind of get them started. And I will go back and replant my bush beans, the onions, and the arugula, because those are the three things that I really want. I want those three things. And I realized that for the okra, it's out of season. I wasn't going to get anything for that anyway. And then the Swiss chard. Now I'm still debating on whether I want to do the Swiss chard, but they do have the flower, the plants itself in my in the local vegetable shop. So I might go out and get them, and then again I may not. I'm going to be planting these in this container here. And I'm going to take this container and I'm going to place it in this container here. And so I will show you the container back here because I'm going to give you guys a surprise tour. I am done with getting this garden together. It was looking a hot mess, you guys. So I went and kind of fixed it up. And I'm so excited to share with you how the garden is looking right now. I bought some extra plants. I bought some lemon balm and I bought more basil, you guys. I love myself some basil, y'all. So I bought some basil. I don't know how long this is going to last, but I'm going to get as much, try to get this growing and try to harvest this as much as possible because I love to plant. I love to make pesto, and I will do a video on that as well. But before I get into showing you the garden and planting these, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video. Okay, you guys, I have a surprise. As you can see, I have my daughter Caress and I have Asia, who you haven't seen in a while. She's been on several videos with me, and so they're going to help me transfer the vegetables into the containers. And so Caress is going to be planting the basil, and Asia and I are going to be doing the beans and the kale. And so also Caress is going to be planting the lemon balm. Now I got this lemon balm because I like to put it in my tea. And so Caress was telling me that there are some medicinal use as well for lemon balm. She is a very earthy, can I say earthy? A very earthy person. She's a very earthy person, and she likes to at times eat clean, y'all. At times eat clean. She even went vegan. I think she kind of back and forth with being vegan, and she wanted me to do the same too. And so what I did, I said, okay, I'll do it for 2 days out of the week. And I've been doing the 2 days out of the week for at least 6 months, but I've been eliminating meat out of my diet for at least I want to say 2 years or so, for 1 day. And so I want Caress to explain what lemon balm can be used for.
Okay, y'all, so I know a little bit about herbs. I'm still learning a lot, but I know lemon balm is really, really good for anxiety. So I've tried it and it has worked for me. I would say if you want to try it, go ahead and make sure that you see your doctor first. Make sure that everything is going to be good with your health in reference to taking this. But yeah, give it a try. It has helped me a lot, and yeah, lemon balm.
Okay, And so, H, you got anything you want to say? You ain't been on camera in a while, so you know, do you want to say something to the team? You being shy.
I don't know what to actually say, but yeah.
Okay, you cool? All right, so we're getting ready to go ahead and we're gonna mend the soil that I used for the potatoes. And so that soil was just really nice. Did not have a lot of roots in it, and so we're gonna mend it with black cow, bone meal, and the blood meal as well. Now I might put a little. I probably won't put too much of the blood meal in it because I think really both of them do the same thing. There's nitrogen in it and nutrition for the soil as well. And so I just kind of advise you to go and look up what blood meal is good for along with bone meal. Now I've seen several people on YouTube who've used this, and I've been using it and it's been working well with my plants. Okay, so we're gonna get into getting these plants done, okay? All right. We had to move, you guys, because we were losing sun on the patio, so we moved. And so right now, the last thing that we're doing is planting our kale and our lemon balm. And so Asia and I are gonna do, you got your thing? Asia and I are gonna do the kale, and Caress is doing lemon balm. And so what I've been doing, and I did this off camera, of course, that I've been breaking away, like I was able to break away some of the basil for Caress in her household, along with, what else did I do? Strawberries. I did the strawberries. I broke that away for her too. And I think I'm gonna be able to break away as well the lemon balm. And so as long as you don't disturb the root, you can get multiple plants out of your vegetables or your herbs or what have you. And so we're gonna do a video. I don't know if it's gonna be in the fall, whenever Caress is ready for me to come to her house and create her urban in small places garden. I'll just kind of help her to start her garden, because I think she was interested in doing this as well. And how do you feel about it so far, about gardening? We can go ahead and put this in.
This is my first time doing it, but I like it. It's really relaxing. It helps me to just clear my mind, which is something I really be needing. So I think that, yeah, I like it, and I'm excited about doing it at my place. I don't have a big old house yet. Yeah, because I like herbs, and I like to just have my own stuff that I could cook with, and even like just stuff to help with anything that my body may need. So this is gonna be nice that my mom is gonna help me and show me how to get my home and garden in small places established.
And so I'm looking forward to it, and it's just really relaxing. If you haven't started your garden, you know, you still have time to start your garden in the fall. And so it is just so relaxing. Sometimes I just lose time being out here in the garden, you guys. And so I'm just glad that my daughter and my grandbaby, the three of us, we have something that we can share, and that we can have an activity together. And you guys just don't realize that I have been truly blessed.
Mom, my hands.
I've been truly blessed to have my daughter and my grandbaby with me, my granddaughter with me. It's just so nice to be able to do stuff like this, you know, with your family and with your kids or what have you. I have more grandbabies, and I try to do things with them as well. But it's even more special today for me because I have my daughter with me. I have my daughter with me to enjoy the things that I enjoy doing as well. And I'm quite sure this is not it for us.
Oh, okay. It's not. Love you, Mom.
I love you too. Okay. All right, y'all, we're getting started. So I'm gonna go silent on this for a minute, y'all. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna pop this out. You okay? Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, so here we go. So I dug the holes. Okay. Okay, so you dump. You dump. You dump. That you're gonna lay them out so you can do it. You good over there? Okay, so we're gonna split that lemon balm up so that we can you can take some to your place. Okay. You like Harmon like this too? You know, we started out doing this. It does. And I love the smell of basil too. Basil and rosemary smells so good. That's You haven't? It's over there. You'll be surprised how much stuff I got in this garden.
I know, right?
Okay, so you guys, there's a lot of roots. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a lot of roots on here, and I'm going to try my best not to disturb it because right now I'm just sharing with Caress. I'm sharing with her. I think you can break this out. Let me see. I think you can because there's one right there and here's one right here. So if you see that, see how that splits open?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that smells so good. You smell it? Okay.
Can't smell. Oh, yeah, I smell
You
it.
smell it? Okay. So I'm gonna break this out, and then I'm sharing this with Caress for her household, and I'm just kind of getting some stuff together for her, and so we're gonna be doing her garden pretty soon. Okay. So let's see. Ooh, it's more. I think it's more. Let's see. More than just 2. Let's see. Make sure I do not disturb the roots.
What do you mean by that? You mean tear them?
Yeah, well, we can just pull them apart, but we want to make sure that there is a good amount of roots on each of these plants. See how that is right
So
there?
what do you mean disturb?
That means that we don't want to damage the roots. How about that?
Oh.
Okay. If I can't do this, we gonna buy you another one. Let's see how. Okay, so that is actually. Okay, so it's actually joined to one.
One root.
Yeah, it's one root, and I can't get it apart. And so what I'll do is just purchase you another one. Okay, so I couldn't get this apart because it's really joined together. Not just, I thought it was kind of separated, but it's not. And so I'm not going to go any further because I don't want to damage the plant. Okay, I'll go ahead and let you dig them down in there and put it down in there. We are done with this batch here of the kale. Asia did an awesome job. Girl, you did real good. I'm so proud of you. You got it all in here all neat, like you've been doing this for a long time. Okay, so we are done with this one. And so now I got another small container that we will use, but we're gonna do that off camera. But in the meantime, come over here, come back over here. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you how the garden is looking, you guys. It has the fall garden, and I forgot to tell you guys, happy fall.
Happy fall.
Wow.
And so I'm gonna show you how the garden is looking now, how the fall garden is looking now, and that is going to end the video, okay? And so let's get to it. Okay, so you guys, I am giving you a tour of this garden. I got everything organized, and I had to change a lot that was going on. I ended up putting rocks out here. I thought that it would make the garden look much better. And so I want to show you what I got. I added a lot more stuff to the garden, you guys. I added lettuce, romaine lettuce. I added the kale, the snap beans, and what else? Some more basil, and what else? And of course the garlic. So let me just go ahead and just give you a tour of the garden, you guys. Okay, so over here we have the broccoli over here. So it's doing pretty good. I think you guys had already seen this before, but I've already planted them. They're looking really nice. And then over here we have, right here, as you can see, we got the crook is growing, you guys. The crookneck squash is growing right here. It looks good. It looks good. So I'm really excited about that. And then we have another one that's growing on the other end to the vines. Now, what is confusing to me is that the leaves are dying off, and I didn't know if it was, I don't know. I didn't know if something was going on, but I just go through it and just pick the bad leaves off, and they're producing the squash, the crookneck squash. So I'm very excited about that. And so of course this is the pecan tree. I'm gonna eventually get this out. I'm gonna eventually take this out of this pot and plant it somewhere in the yard. And then right here, you guys, we have the basil. The basil has been planted, so we got 2 different types of basil. I am going to take the, I got a part of some basil that I'm going to give to Caress. So I'll give that to her, and then we're going to plant that at her house, along with some other items that I was able to kind of break away to, other plants that I was able to break away that I will be taking to her house as well. And so now we got, of course, the rosemary is doing good. This is the cucumber plant, you guys. This is the cucumber plant. And so you guys, it just looks good. It's just green, but it's not really producing any, this plant here and this plant right here, I kind of broke them out. These are the cucumber plants. And so hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to get any of the, cucumbers in the fall. I don't know. Hopefully I will, because they're still blooming. And so this is our strawberry plant here. It's doing really good. I'm really proud of it, and I realized that it spreads out. And so I had to take it out of the small pot and put it in a much larger pot. And here is my romaine lettuce here. It's growing really well, you guys. It has sprouted. It's not ready for it to be harvested, so, which is a good thing. It's not a big deal, but it's not ready. I'm gonna let it grow up a little bit more. And then here we have our lemon balm. That's the lemon balm. The garlic is coming up, you guys. I am so excited about this garlic. It is coming up. It is coming up. So I got more that I planted in here, so hopefully I get more coming up as well. But I'm glad to see that the garlic is doing pretty good as well. And over here we still have some more broccoli. And then of course we have our, these 2 containers here are the blueberries. And then we got our lemon tree, you guys. Nothing has been produced off the lemon. It's just that one lemon, but you know what? I'm just gonna let it sit there. I'm just gonna wait and see if it's gonna continue to turn yellow. And we're gonna pan over here. Oh, right here. Okay, this is the rosemary right here. And then this right here is that potato that I've replanted or what have you. And so we'll see how that's gonna work out, y'all. I don't know, but we'll see. And so let's come over here to the bell peppers and the jalapeno pepper plants as well. So I ended up trimming these down, like I said before, when I was cleaning out the summer garden. And the leaves started to sprout back, which is cool. And so I'm still debating on if I should continue to cut them down some more, because you can winterize your plants. Now, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, where you can cut them down and you can put them in a dark place and let them, they'll do okay. If I'm saying this wrong, I'll put it up in the, I'll put a little, if the wording of it is wrong, I'll put the correct word up. But I think it is overwintering. I think that's what it is. It's overwintering. I'm sorry. Overwintering. I will probably cut it down. I may just leave it out until we get our first frost and see what happens. I might get some more bell peppers, and then again, I might get some jalapeno peppers. I don't know. But we still have a few of them already on here that I think I'm going to go ahead and harvest. If you can see up in here, we still got some in here, and I think this is it because this one is blushing. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this off right here. And then I'll just go ahead and just take all of these peppers off, okay? Okay, and we're gonna pan on around. Wait, one more thing to show you. Now, this is the red jalapeno, no. I think this is the red bell pepper plant. Now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anything out of this year. And it's cool because we can overwinter these as well. I think that's what I'm saying. I got that right. But if not, I'll put the correct word up in somewhere in the video. Okay, and so we're gonna pan on around here so we can see what we've already planted here. And so we have our kale here. And then we have our snap beans here. And so we're just gonna see what happens with them. This one is kind of limp. I hope it doesn't break off, but we'll see what happens with this. Okay, you guys, we are done planting. And this was such an enjoyable moment for me, having my daughter and having my granddaughter with me as well. I hope you all got a lot out of what you saw today. And if you haven't started your garden, go ahead and get it done. What's keeping you from doing it? And as I mentioned to you before, it's very meditating. This is one of the reasons why I started this garden, because you can get lost in it. And I just cannot put it down, you guys. And the pleasure of being able to see something that you've nurtured and grown, just rewarding, you guys. It's just such a reward. And then also doing this, like I said before, doing this video with my daughter and my granddaughter as well was just even more rewarding to me. All right, so the next time we're just gonna let the garden grow, and I'll probably step in and let you see every now and then how the garden is doing. Hopefully I'll be able to harvest something. The next thing that you'll see is me harvesting something out of this fall garden. Okay, and so I want to tell you guys happy planting, happy fall, and just look at it as something fun to do and exciting. Okay, do y'all have anything you want to add to it?
It was a great experience.
Yeah.
It's a great experience.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, like very meditating. Like, yeah.
Very meditating.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
relaxing, yes.
So are you looking forward to doing your garden?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I actually am.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm ready to do it as well. Okay, so before we leave, you guys, what we want to tell them? We want to tell them to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, see you in the next video, you guys. I love y'all.
Love you too.